How's it going, everybody? Jacob from Twisted Gunsmith 93 with AMATAP here. Just out here enjoying a beautiful Saturday. Figured we'd come out here, get some stuff sighted in, spin a few rounds, and see what happens. Loading another 8-round clipazine. Should be good to go. Well, as they say, out with the old and in with the new. We went from a Garand to a Daniel Defense DD5 V1, running some Guila 150 grain full metal jacket. Ooh, if we can get the mag loaded. There we go. We got a little surprise coming for this one here in a minute. For now, we'll just go loud. Alright, everybody, I promise a surprise. So we're gonna make old girl a little quieter. And for those of you that are new to the channel, what we're running here is the OSS Helix, the pre-QD version. This is the original design. All right. Ooh, first failure to fire. heard the bolt slip for it, so it didn't go fully into battery. Might be time to actually clean this thing. I think this is the one Lancer that unlocked back. Alright guys, so I know you're probably about tired of seeing it by now, but here's the Daniel defense in 308 again. These Lancer mags doesn't like locking back, and yeah, it's this one. These Lancer AR-10 mags actually are pretty cool. They do have that same translucent smoke that the standard ones do in 5.56. They are a little more expensive. These magazines retail usually around 50 or 60 bucks, so they're not inexpensive compared to the Magpul ones. They're usually, you can find anywhere between $20 and $25 depending on the capacity of it, but they still run just as good. Alright guys, that's the last of the Daniel for the day. Let's see what else we got cooking, alright? Alright guys, a little bit of a blast from the past. Other than the furniture, this is a one of the old Bushmaster XM15s, back when Bushmaster was Bushmaster. This one actually only has a 10.5-inch barrel, but it has a factory permanently attached muzzle device. Looks very reminiscent of the old Vietnam era moderators that they would put on a lot of the shorty M16s. Of course, this one isn't actually a moderator. They did identify, or the ATF declared them suppressors. So unfortunately, all we can have is the hollow tubes. But this one is basically very reminiscent of the old XM177E2 and E2S setups. But let's see how she shoots. Alright. Alright guys, there was a short demo. We'll move up a little bit closer here in a minute and see what her original intended purpose was for. Alright, let's see what we got coming up next.
I don't think you need a bump stock as much as the ATF seems to think. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, I got mud in her.
Alright, so here's a little bit more modern version of the AR-15, probably one that you more commonly see, you know, tricked out, got all the nice accessories. It's a 13 5-inch barrel with a Lantax Dragon pin and welded Troy rail, Troy foregrip, backup iron sights. It has the sight mark laser on it, which typically a lot of sight mark products haven't had a whole lot of luck with, but these little guys seem to be pretty sturdy. It's mostly aluminum construction. Got a SIG red dot, put it on there not too long ago, and a Troy PDW stock setup, just to complement the short barrel. But let's see what happens. Oh, and it has a CMC trigger. So here's a little bit of blasphemy for you. Got a Arsenal SLR 106. It is a Bulgarian-made AK chambered in 5.56. So let's see if we can't get struck down by the AK gods for this one. Alright guys, a little bit of a blast from the past. This is one of the older style SIG 5.56 rifles. They actually don't even make these anymore. They tried going over to the XI variation. That was their next top model. I don't think they made that but for 1 or 2 years maybe. But I mean, these guns just basically a Swiss made AK. These guns just run, they just work. So we'll take a few shots with this, and again a little bit later on we'll move up closer. Alright guys, here's the SIG 5.56 setup for you. Got back on D60 drum in it. Just figured be a little more entertaining.
Get off my lawn.
Alright guys, so something else cool that we brought out to our little AMATAP range day is the Smith & Wesson 586 Performance Center Talo edition. It's got a I believe a 3 or 3.5 inch barrel that actually has a port cut in the front of the sight, which is also has a tritium insert in it. This is a 7-shot. It's cut for moon clips, although in my experience of trying to use them, especially loading them, even with the proper tool, it is just too easy to mangle them, so typically I go without. Awesome little gun, hasn't let me down so far. Only thing I don't like about it is it still has the little lock hole on it, but not that big of a deal. Let's see what it does. That's all she wrote. Pull that one down. all she wrote, guys. Hey guys, I know most of you probably saw my Why the USP Sucks video. If you haven't, actually go check it out. You'll learn to either hate or appreciate my dry humor. Alright guys, so obviously my other video you saw why you should really never waste your money on the USP45 or any of the USP line for that matter. Just the substandard, sub-performing model. Now what I will tell you H&K ever got right is their striker guns. Now some people argue and it's their VP9 or VP40 / series or even the new VP9L conversions that came out with garbage. And then the purists might even tell you that, you know, it might be the P7s, any of the variations of those, also trash. The real striker gun that HK ever got right was these little guys right here. Scott Ridley had it right when he armed the Colonial Marines with VP70s. This is also why you never see us use staple guns on the channel. So guys, you tell me, what gun would you rather take against a xenomorph?